Hi. Hey guys, Max and Max's Models here, and before I get started, just let me tell you, you're going to have some outtakes after this one. This is actually my second try. I botched the first one so bad. Anyway, I also promised I would never sing again, but I'm not lying. I mean it when I say it. I'm just wrong. So anyway, what did we get done today? Well, first off, we got working on the Star Fury. I got it primed in gray, and then the gray that I used to paint it was too dark, so I put a third coat on it, and that one I used a European medium gray this time, and that one for the first time, actually used the airbrush with the new compressor that you guys got me, because you're the most wonderful people on earth, and it was just really nice. So it's got 3 coats of paint on it now, so I'm going to give it a couple of days to gas out, but it's looking pretty good. Oh, and I clear coated it before I painted it to make sure that the tape around the cockpit area over the glass, of course, had a nice tight seal. I'm sure a lot of you guys know you can use floor. Actually, I'm sorry, I used Future Floor Wax. I dipped it. No, wait a minute. What did I do? No. I dipped it. Then when it hardened, I put the tape on it, and then I hit it with the clear coat before I put on any paint. That was what I did. So you see why I have to do these things over sometimes. I don't, if I would take 5 minutes to write a script, 5 minutes, but I'm a busy man with things to do. So other stuff, all the engine components and everything, I went ahead and did those separately so I could detail them out without having to tape stuff off. I did test fit. It's going to look pretty good when it's done. I'm not trying to super detail it, but I do want to have some of that worn look to it. So I'm going to be putting some, a little weathering on it and stuff. Just, I'm not sure which paint scheme I'll use. Heck, I might do my own paint scheme, put it in REF or USAF markings or something. That'd be kind of cool. And why not, Ivan, if I had a big red star because you was Russian? So we'll see. I'll play. Have a good time. Remember, modeling's about having a good time. And speaking of have a good time, I got that Roden DC-7 finished. Finally, it fought me all the way, but although the blemishes show up close and those little engine nacelles, no matter how much I puttied and sanded, it just could not get the seams to go away. And after a while, you just kind of like, okay, enough primer and paint will cover that. Up close, no beauty, but at a distance, looks good. And turns out that my friend whose dad flew that airplane, I think his dad actually bought it and operated it himself, and he was telling me the history of the airplane. So that's really cool to know the history of the very model that you're building. So I've gotten my photos taken. That's a Roden kit, so let's go with my contribution to the Ukraine build. And next time I go to work, I'll make arrangements to get it to him at work, and I hope he enjoys it. So the Death Star is out here gassing out outside right now. Obviously I have to turn the vent fan off so I can talk to you guys. The beach ball of death, last night before I left, I'd actually painted a dark lacquer strip around the equatorial area so that today it was gassed out, everything was looking good, so I taped it off, and I've hit it with the primer, and then just later on, tomorrow sometime maybe, I'll just tape off the areas, and using the pictures as a guide. I'm not going to worry about getting every little thing, just enough that as it hangs there, it looks like the Death Star. And there'll be still going to be a lot of taping and masking, but then hit it with some dark stuff. I actually have all these different shades of gray. All the shades of gray. I'm sorry. See, I promised I wouldn't do that. And then it'll be okay hanging up here in the ceiling in the TARDIS. So, yes, we got Death Star, the beach ball of death, and Star Fury, and the DC-7, and our friend Steve, Steve's Model Mania, is out at that show. I think it's out in Vegas. It's that National Hobby Retail Shop. It says something anyway. A lot of the folks there doing their stuff, and he bumped into Andy of Andy's Hobby Headquarters, who has that magnificent 1/16 scale Sherman that I'm sure is all over the internet. I'm sure you guys have seen. And apparently he's got a Jeep and a Panzer III to go with it now. So there's a possibility we might have Andy on the phone with us, or maybe even do an interview with him on Zoom or something, so he might appear on the channel. Woohoo! Big time, because he is a rock star in our little kit model world. And that's where we're at with that. Still planning on a live stream Saturday night once I go and get my cough medicine refilled. So one other thing, a glue trooper asked me if I could go over how I make the decals. Now, I used to have a inkjet printer, and when you do inkjet, of course, I don't have any fancy graphics programs. I just have Paint, which comes with Microsoft. So I just, you know, I mean, you can scan stuff in and trim it out and everything on whatever program you've got. You, of course, got clear paper and white paper, depending on the lighter colors. Sometimes have trouble showing without a white backing. But when we bought the laser printer, that made all the difference. You literally just go on whatever graphics program you use, scan or whatever, trim out what you want to get the picture looking right. I print out a paper copy on cheap paper, hold to the model, make sure it's sized out right, and then just put it in the decal paper. Either you're going to use white or clear. Goes on like a regular decal. Of course, the decal paper, as most of you guys probably know, is extremely thin and knots up easily, so make several copies. And I found that cutting out sort of somewhat more squarish corners and not going round tends to seem to be a little easier to work with. You know, it's a decal, but you can make it yourself. And pretty straightforward stuff. I do highly recommend a laser printer. And that's where we're at. So guys, enjoy all the bloopers and outtakes. It's going to probably be longer than the actual video. Take care of yourselves. And remember, it's all in good fun. Model on, guys. Styrene, 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 styrene. Yeah, we're getting a new theme song. Everything's reversed in the camera. When I pick my right hand up, it goes up on, well, God. If I pick up this hand, I get the other side facing me. So I look into the camera and I think, okay, that's the side I want to go up. Whoops, wrong side. TMI. Well, hello, glue troopers, and both hands in the light, Oh, God, that's flying over here. And 1, 2, ready, and. But, I mean, come on, that just, so, I got to get one of those, and I know, you talk about scale, but then go watch The Beast from the 20,000 Fathoms, so it's kind of an homage thing. Who knows, I might have a Halloween build after all. Oh, yeah, I got the, and, wow, I completely... like that convention and someplace where all the poobahs get together and order up all their stuff for the hobby shops. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the air conditioner running all night to help all this stuff gas out.